Alright, another quick video here. Let's say you started by 3D modeling this block, right? That's the loading block. And then you want to kind of base your design around that. Um, Maybe what you do is you start a sketch on the back here, right? And then you project geometry, you get that outline. You can actually do an offset, right? Because I'm going to make like a little pocket to hold this. I'm going to offset this by 0.01. Doesn't seem like much, but it'll be just enough to be a pretty decent fit around it. If you want to be a little more aggressive, you could make it 0.02. It'll probably fit without any issues, you know, hit finish sketch. You got to leave a little space around it. Oh, let me go back into that sketch actually. So I'm going to make a little, I'm going to do another offset here. I'm going to offset this 0.1, you know, to go around this block, finish sketch. Now I'm going to extrude this little picture frame basically, right? I'm going to make this a new solid here. New solid. This is the key. I think this is a new solid. Change the direction. I want it to come up, but I want it to go a little bit beyond the loading block again to leave a little more space. So I'll make it 0.52. Alright. Hit OK. Alright, so I'm making a little pocket to go around that block. Now, I'll start a sketch here. Project geometry. I get this outside border in here is what I really want. So I'm just going to get that in there, and then I'll be able to draw a rectangle. Alright. Finish sketch. I'm going to extrude that one. Alright, and it's going to, since I started it on this, this solid here, it's going to go there. I'm going to make this 0.1. Okay? Now, I got to put a hole in this to fit around the screw. So I'll start a 2D sketch on this work plane. I'm going to project geometry here of that thing in here. I'm going to put a circle and make it 0.27. No, I'll go 0.28 just to make sure it's going to be big enough to fit over the screw. Okay, finish sketch. Extrude. Now, it's going to be a cut extrusion. We got to get this. You got to select the solid you want to take it out from. So check this out. I'm going to make that solid body, that first one I made, this one, I'm going to right click on it and turn off its visibility. Right? So now the loading block has disappeared. I used it to make this little pocket, but now it's gone. Alright? So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do that extrusion again. I get both of those and make it a cut. Hit OK. So now I have that little pocket. Alright? This key here is I have two solid bodies. I'm going to base all my modeling now off of this solid body. They're 3 and 4 because I deleted some stuff. It would be 1 and 2 if you're started from scratch. I can make the loading block visible again if you want. You can see it's now in there, a little bit of space all around it. So this will fit nicely. But really I don't need it anymore. Right? Screw nut's going to go on there. Just got to keep in mind as I design how I'm going to fit in here. Now you can start designing your side. You know, I'm going to make this solid body not visible. You can start making your sign off of this. All right? And the main thing here now, you know, I could draw around this. I could draw the design envelope, right? I could draw the design envelope around this, like we did in the previous video. Or I could just draw, you know, a couple other things and just make sure at the end I'm going to be good. But it's probably safest to draw the whole design envelope here. So I'll do that. 5.0. 3.0. Oops, I guess that just did 30. Top is 6.0. 3.0. 3.0. Okay. Highlight that, make construction. Alright, so now I can think about where I want this to go. You know, I can start doing my other stuff here. So I'll do like I did before. I'll make a circle up here. Alright. Oh, I gotta put the line. Put this line in here, dimension that to the front. Leave. Oh, I snapped that line. That was not smart. Alright. You snap your line, you can't dimension it properly. Alright, so this over here. Alright. I should probably dimension from here to here. Make this fairly even number. I don't know. 25. I just want to quick draw that same shape. I'm just going to very roughly, crudely do this. I don't want it to be a construction line though. Very roughly, crudely kind of draw this. I don't know how far down I want to go. I'll plan that out later on. Alright. Trim this out. Actually, alright, finish sketch. Let's see what extrusion. Let's extrude this. Now, which way do we want to go? That's going to be up to you, right? You can go in, go out. Say I want to go out. There we go. That's going to be nicely connected to that pocket now. Be a little bit thicker there, but that might be okay. Alright, so I want to mirror this, right? So you go plane, mid-plane between two planes. So, and then what you can do is you click the sides, if you can get them. Okay, we'll have to do it on the inside. Plane, mid-plane between two planes. So between that plane and that plane. So now I can mirror that across this work plane. You're good to go. And then, you know, you might do a little more design work before you mirror it, but that's good. Now, sending pegs across, right? Those pegs you're going to design, you start a sketch on one side. I'll project this arc in here. I showed this in the other video. Draw a circle. Alright. Then you're just going to extrude that across. What you can do is change the distance, make sure it's a join, and you can send it to next. So it'll go all the way across. And there it is. And then you can do more. You can cut stuff out from the side. Starting to get the basics, right? Starting to get the basics here. I may need somewhere to tie the string on. It's going to have to be back somewhere. You know, it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. You know. All right.